I love the box art for the Sonic games, especially the classic ones. Whether American, Japanese, or European, they always felt so magical and inviting. The American Sonic box arts were done by a talented artist, the late Greg Martin. Or did he? It's true, he did do the Sonic box arts for Sonic 2, 3, and the rest of them. He didn't, however, do the first game's box art. That was Greg Ray. He did stuff for Disney and Warner Brothers and has done some really good art in his own right. So yeah, there are two guys both named Greg that did American Sonic art for Sega. Is there any other Gregs I need to know about? Oh. I do have a lot of bias, however. The Sonic box arts in Japanese, oh my god. They're so poppy and high energy. They follow a Memphis style with the backgrounds and airbrushed renders of Sonic characters in the forefront. It inspired me so much that I started doing my own, making me truly appreciate this art form. Box art might just be something you see on a game you pick up at a store somewhere, but it's more than that. What makes a good box art? For example, which one would you pick up? If you picked this one, what drew you to that one instead of this one? For me, seeing an appealing character on a box is more likely to draw my attention, more than, let's say, an inanimate object or visually uninteresting characters. If you notice, a majority of video game box arts, old and new, they usually have a character on it. And where Sonic is concerned, he's had some pretty good box arts, but not all of them really hit. So it got me thinking, what if I took a crack at redesigning the box arts I don't like? I did 3 box arts for 3 different games. Before I show them off, let me be clear, I'm in no way saying I'm fixing them, but this is just a personal challenge for me. I want to see if I could rival official stuff. So, let's begin. Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Genesis. An isometric Sonic game where you go to Flicky's Island and save your friends, the Flickies. Now, Sonic 3D Blast has had some pretty great artwork done in Japan. Satoshi Okano did the artwork, and honestly, the stuff is just incredible. And no, I'm not just gassing him up because he follows me on Twitter. What are you talking about? His Sonic artwork later became the catalyst for the modern Sonic Redesign by Yuji Uekawa. Okano also became the character designer for Samba de Amigo on Dreamcast. Aside from his artwork, we have the American and European box art, and Sonic looks like he's gonna mug me. Oh fuck. And this box art is just Sonic and a caterpillar? I don't really know what this is supposed to mean. What I want to convey is the main elements of the game right on the cover. Sonic's main goal in every level is to destroy badniks, free Flickies, and send them through a warp ring, allowing them to ascend to heaven, freeing them of their mortal coil. What game did I play? So the warp ring and the Flickies you saved were the main elements that I felt would be crucial to this new box art. Also the title. I think Sonic
Trademark
3D
Flicky's
Island is a better title than Sonic 3D Blast. I mean, just think about it. What does that even mean? It's Sonic, he's in 3D, and apparently he's having a blast. Doesn't look like it, but okay. I'm not gonna lie, when I first did this, I actually had to redo the red Flicky because my computer restarted without saving. An artist's worst nightmare. Always save your work, or like me, you'll have to do double the work. But regardless, here's how it turned out. You know, comparing it to the other box arts, I think I got the point across, but what do you think? Next up is Knuckles Chaotix. This game is a really guilty pleasure of mine, but actually, you know what? What do I have to be guilty of? The game is just fun. Or, at least, it has its moments. The ring mechanic is extremely unique, and no other Sonic game plays like it. But because of that, it could just be me speculating, but this seems like the kind of game that would be hard to develop stages for. I mean, look at them. No, seriously, look at them. Are you looking at them? Most of these stages are empty with very few hazards and enemies. Due to how unpredictable this mechanic is, The stages have to have enough room for you and your tethered companion to bounce around in. And on top of that, these levels, they all blend together too, so yeah, it's one of the best Sonic games ever made, no doubt, 9 out of 10. Where the box arts are concerned, I don't feel like either of them really get the point of the game across with their art. The Western art is closer to what I would have in mind, but Vector looks off. And that rubber band on the rings looks kinda gross. Seriously man, stop looking at Knuckles like that. The Japanese box art just shows the sprites of the playable characters. To be honest, I do like the idea of showing off all the characters, just not in the way that they did it. I don't know what the budget was for this game, but if Sonic Spinball of all games could get something like this, holy shit. What was stopping Knuckles Chaotix from getting the same treatment? And that's what I wanted to solve. My goal with this box art was to show off all the characters while also showing off the ring tether mechanic. Now, funny enough, I did attempt this box art before, but I really didn't like how the art for it turned out, but fortunately I just don't give up. No, seriously, I don't give up at all, ever. Here we go. Really hope I conveyed what I wanted with this. Also, just want to point out, I usually make these logos myself, but shit, I'm not gonna lie, I was lazy. Recreating this bum-ass logo wasn't something I really wanted to do, so shout out to Jay Sevian on DeviantArt for actually making both versions of the Chaotix logo. A true lifesaver. Alright, what's next? And last but certainly not least, is Sonic R. Yeah, baby, woo! Sonic R, the only on-foot Sonic racing game, and a franchise where most of the characters run really fast. It's pretty baffling. I guess we could count Sonic Force's speed battle for iOS and Android smartphone devices, but no, it's not really fitting with my agenda, so the only on-foot Sonic racing game was made for the Sega Saturn, and it's pretty cool that Sega and Traveler's Tales made a banger soundtrack that comes with a free game. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the game is just alright. How the hell did I get third? Nothing really special but the music. Oh my god, the music. I mean, come on, it's at least a top 10 Sonic soundtrack for me. TJ Davis and your team, y'all were cooking. Oh my god. Try to keep your feet right. So yeah, the game's cool. Alright, so that box art, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Look, I was running out of classic box arts to redesign, so instead of trying to fix this one, I wanted to have a different perspective on it. Like, literally. Not my best work, but I wanted to show them edging closer to the finish line. Although I will say, I do feel like I'm missing something, I'm just not really sure. So let me know what you think. And that's all the box arts I have to show. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Yellow. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. That one. Sure, I guess. Bye-bye. So I might have one more. Just, brace yourself for this one. Huh? As someone who grew up with edutainment games as a kid, Sonic Schoolhouse would have been right up my alley.
I'm Sonic. Click on me for help.
Is that a threat? While this game's existence is hilarious, it did somehow inspire passionate creators out there to make their own stuff. Baldi's Basics is a good example of that. And there's this cool Twitter account that makes really clean Sonic Schoolhouse animations. I'm not sure if it's an EXE thing, which is really not my type of thing, but I love this. So, why did I make this? I don't know. I was bored.